Oh yeah. What up?
What's going on, everyone?
I'm here. I'm just tired, but I'm sporting that street team on my comic.
Nice, nice. I am OPSEC merch for one of my
Yeah.
comic series, so there we
You,
go.
you, you either promote yourself or you promote somebody else.
That's
Promote
right.
something. Just do it. Just do it. But yeah, I ain't had no sleep. Look like shit in a hot.
What's
Good
my
morning, my
excuse then?
friend.
I got some sleep last night. I still look like shit, so there it is.
See, you one up to me. You got some sleep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
got 5 hours last night, which is saying something. So I'm a happy man.
Mm-hmm. You definitely outdid me last night, for sure. I'm still going, hello? Hello?
What
It's
is
like
going
I
on,
have a
everyone?
knack for falling asleep 5 minutes before something's about to get loud. And it was my morning.
Hey,
It
you know
fell
what?
asleep.
You gotta take care of yourself, brother. You gotta make sure that you
I
are.
mean, I had earplugs in and everything, but
Yeah.
that munchkin stomping on the floor upstairs, you feel that. It's not just hearing it, you feel it. He's like stomp, 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 chasing the dog through the house and whatnot. Yeah, go to school. Just go to school.
Man,
But by
my,
then, I'm awake now. I can't go back to sleep. And that's the part that sucks. Can't go back to sleep.
yeah. Usually, I've been having problems falling asleep, but the last couple nights, it's like the thing that wakes me up is the animals because the animals invariably find my bed, with my wife and I. And it used to be they all slept on my wife, and now they're comfortable moving over to me. I woke up in the middle of the night. I had like three cats and a dog, and I'm like about 28,000 degrees. I'm like, oh my god, get off me! It's like I love you guys, but Jesus.
You move around less. See,
Yeah,
she's always shooing them away. Probably moving around, right?
yeah.
And you just lay there, and they're like, oh,
Ugh. And
crash
then
up against this guy. He ain't gonna move.
my poor wife is getting a cold. She's fighting it off. Man, those kids go to school every year. First couple months of the school year, it's just nonstop bringing germs home. I'm like, man, what are these kids doing? So
See, now, if there's ever been a reason to wear a mask, it's a kindergarten teacher or,
but then
preschool
you
or,
but
yeah,
but
wear that mask.
you gotta wear a mask that works though, not just those
Yeah,
cloth things. Those cloth things don't do
yeah.
dick. So and you know that they're starting to crow here in California about making us wear masks again. So I'm like, get the hell out of
Why?
here.
What? They getting ready for another spree and they don't want any
They're sa-
facial recognition to pick up their faces? Is that what's up now
they're
again?
saying COVID is ticking up again. I'm like, come
I
on.
think they're getting ready to run up another crime spree and they don't want anybody to see their faces again. I think.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna fly. I think people are done with that crap. So
Yeah, we're
even
done with
even
all of
here
it.
in California, so you could try. I don't think it's gonna work though. So
Did you see any of that football game last night?
I did. I don't know
Okay,
if you
I got a
saw it.
question because I didn't see any of it. How
Yeah.
did the Eagles lose two people before the first fucking snap? What happened?
So all right. I don't know how they lost the second person. I know how they lost the first person, and it's funny because there's already controversy about it. So they caught the replay official caught on video one of the Eagles' defensive linemen spitting on Dak Prescott, and it turns out that Prescott says he was spitting in the direction of the Eagles' defensive lineman, and that the other guy then he retaliated and spit on him. I think that's BS. I think Dak Prescott was spitting at him and missed, and then the Eagles' defensive lineman spit on him. So, but either way, so the guy got caught spitting on Dak Prescott, and he got thrown out. And then I know there was a brawl. Somebody got punched, and somebody else got thrown out. Then there was a weather delay. Then there was a. I showed it on the beginning of NeM and the AM in the beginning. There was this hit on a Dallas receiver from a Philadelphia guy named Blankenship, and he separated the receiver from the ball. It wasn't a dirty hit at all. He didn't lead with his helmet. He didn't lead with his shoulder, which I don't think should be a flag anyway. He just hit him, separated him from the ball. They called unnecessary roughness on him. 15-yard penalty, anything. I'm like, man, NFL has gotten
It's
so
gotten so weak,
weak.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like
It's the
get
same
the
thing
hell
they
out of here.
did. And hockey players still fight the watering down of their sport, right? They will
Yeah,
still cross check a dude in the back in the boards. They will still do the things that
yeah.
they ain't really supposed to do anymore. But the only difference is they all got helmets on now.
Man,
You
I
know, I mean, but
I remember
football,
back in the
man, it's
day.
like they just watered this game down. If you were a fan 45 years ago,
Yeah,
and 50 years ago, and you seen people like Lyle Alzado that were just crazy on the field,
Mike
tackling
Singletary.
people, smashing people,
Yeah,
running a lot. You look at
yeah.
all these dudes that laid heavy hits on people. They didn't get suspended or fined. That was the game.
Hey, what's going on, Al?
Oh, what's up? Good to see you, Mr. Al.
Yeah, man, I remember back in the day watching the games, man. I've always been a fan of the Chargers and Fouts. I'd watch Fouts playing against the Raiders, the Broncos, and the legitimate tactic was to keep hitting the quarterback so long that the quarterback would get knocked out of the game. That was legitimately a game plan. Hit the quarterback enough that he had to leave the game. And those
Yeah.
guys were so damn tough, standing in
And
the
that made
pocket.
the offensive line really have to protect their quarterback.
Yeah,
There was something on the line. If we don't block these guys, they're going to crush this
yeah.
dude and we're going to lose this game.
And if you
You
were a
know?
slot receiver and ran a route over the middle, you were taking your life in your hands. That's why those guys were so damn tough and respected, man. Little slot receiver running a crossing pattern across the middle. It's
Yeah.
like your quarterback better put that ball in the right place, otherwise some middle linebacker is going to take your head off. So I miss those days. It's like baseball too. I was talking about this on NeM and NeM. I was like, man, I miss it when it was legitimate that the catcher could block the plate and you could have a collision at the plate. And I saw there was like an unintentional collision at the plate the other day in the Giants game against somebody. And the announcers and the fans and everything were treating it like it was a national disaster. I was like, get out of here. Get the hell out of here, man. It used to be every day. Like some big ass catcher would get up there. Meanwhile, some first baseman is rolling down third baseline, and you were like, okay, we're about to see the train is coming into the station and we're going to see a collision. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, man. I
Um,
miss those days.
Look, I just remember football for what it was.
Yeah,
And it doesn't excite me anymore because I know if somebody does lay a good hit on somebody or something exciting does happen, it's probably going to result in a flag.
yeah. Well, not only that, here's the other thing. How much, they keep talking about stats and everything, and I'm not going to take anything away from, a Jalen Hurts or a Patrick Mahomes, whatever. I mean, they're good players, but how much of those stats are padded by the fact that you can't even breathe on these guys half the time without getting a flag? You
That's
know?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's everything's a flag. It's horrible.
Oh, let's see. Cannot find. Matthew
Search
says,
Madness Entertainment.
yeah, or Meg TV. That's the one that I use too. So MEG TV. So
Yeah,
yeah,
forget the Gaia channel. Okay, just go search Madness Entertainment. It won't bring up the Gaia channel.
yeah. Or if you want the Gaia channel, look at the Gaia channel too. So
See, the Meg Space TV is
there
the
you go.
mild Meg TV with no space is
Al,
us. But
Al's
it'll
got you
probably
hooked
take a
up.
little while for us to get into the Roku search
Yeah,
thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can find it. It's there, no doubt.
yeah, man. But yeah, so many times. Another one that gets me. I didn't see this on that game last night, but I see it all the time during the season. Is when a defensive lineman or a linebacker will tackle the quarterback, and then they have to try avoid falling on the quarterback. even though they're tackling the guy. Otherwise, they get a
Oh yeah,
roughing the passer penalty.
you can't drop all your weight on dude.
I'm like, get out of
You can't
here.
hit the quarterback full. You can't, come down with your arm anywhere near his helmet. You
Yeah,
can't hit him with your helmet. You can't hit him low. You can't this. You can't that. This like all this was to protect the people that brought the money in.
yeah.
Okay, to protect the Joe Montanas and stuff as they got older. To protect, and then it just got to the point where they were protecting everybody, and
Yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, these guys weren't protected in college like that. They're ready to take the next step. You guys are watering
See,
their game down.
and
They were
that's
just
why.
like they were in the college game and they were getting chased around dudes wanting to smash them, and now you done pussified
See, that's why
them.
most seasons my team sucks in college football, but I enjoy watching them because every player out there is probably not going to go professional, and they play a different brand of football. But I love watching Army football. Playing some triple option or all that stuff. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Smash mouth football. So love it. Love me some Army football. I don't get it. Some people are like, oh, it's too much running. It's like, not for me. Run the ball. Smash the ball. Shove the ball down the other team's throat. Have time of possession for like 45 minutes. That's what I want to see. So,
Yeah, many
Matthew says,
documentaries on brain damage in football. Yeah, well, you know, trust me, even 50 years ago, dudes that put the helmet on knew there were going to be long term effects. They're going to get knee injuries. They're going to have head injuries. They're going to have possible even like neck and paralysis and all kinds of things can happen in football. It's a dangerous game, yes, but everybody knew it.
yeah.
People playing it love the game, just like the guys that get in a race car. They could die every fucking time they strap themselves in that seat, but they do it because they know and they love it. Okay, it's for the pleasure of the game. The more you water the game down, the less exciting they're going to be to watch.
Plus, when you're trying so hard to avoid injuries all the time, half the time people get hurt worse. But I mean, there's a lot of professions like that. I was a soldier for a long time. People don't realize how many people die every year in training accidents in the military. It's not
Mm.
even when we're at war, just training accidents. I can tell you, I've seen one, two, three, four, five people die in front of me in training accidents when I was in the military. So,
Oh,
uh, it,
Abo, look, that don't surprise me at all, man. The men cheerleaders, all the stupid shit they're doing. I was trying to avoid that completely because it's fucking stupid. Um, Nobody, not even the gay guys, go to a football game to watch some dude swish his ass. Nobody is going to the game for that. And they're just, I mean, look, I know so many Minnesota Vikings fans right now that have totally washed their hands of the team. That's not going to make them any money. It's fucking stupid.
let's
You
see,
know, you,
was
you, you cater to your paying fans, not a voice in the distance. You
was
cater to your paying fans. And everybody needs to get that, man. It's like, that is so crazy. Um,
goes my chance to try out. Yeah, I know, man. I wanted to swish my ass on TV. Ah, my dream is dead. My dream is dead. Let's see. Matthew says need to start moving wrestlers to wear helmets. Wrestlers, man,
Wrestlers do wear helmets until they decide to go pro, where it's wrestling entertainment.
and a lot of that stuff, those guys. I don't know how to explain it to you unless you done this or you like it. But I used to do. Was brought up. My grandpa started me boxing when I was like 3, 4 years old, and then I did martial arts. And I actually fought in a couple semi-pro cage matches when I was younger and stuff like that. I said this to my wife one time, and my wife looked at me like I was weird. But it's like I can't box or fight anymore, and I miss it. And I told her, it's like I miss getting hit. I enjoy getting hit. I felt alive, and then like to hit people back. It's a weird thing to say. Most people, normal people, don't understand that. It is a good thing, but it's like I legitimately miss getting a good punch to the face because it would wake me up and get me going and get my brain going. I
Get
don't
your
think,
adrenaline going on.
yeah,
It's a rush, bro.
I don't think
Oh, you
most
want to
people
play that
understand that. Yeah,
game?
so I don't think most people get that, and that's a good thing,
Yeah,
because
that's the logical next question. Did she punch you when you said that to make you feel better?
no,
She should have just punched you right in the face. There, you feel better now.
she gave me that
Matthew,
come hither
Matthew,
look after that. So
Matthew, get off of X, bro. Just get off of X. Just don't look at your ex today.
let's see. Abo says you could just attend a protest for what? In a
That's what.
helmet?
No, this is what Matthew was saying about the rest
Oh
of the
yeah,
helmet. It's like, well, you attend a protest. I'm not organizing any protests about anything like that because those people, like I said, Matthew, made a conscious choice to sign a contract to make a whole fucking bunch of money, and they
yeah.
could get hurt, and they know that.
Well, here's the other thing. Most of those wrestlers do it because they like it and they don't make a lot of money. For every professional wrestler you see there are tons of guys on the indie circuit
Oh yeah,
or
oh
small
yeah,
circuits that are making $100 a night to
yeah.
get like hit in the head with the chair, So they do it because they like it. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna put that. That's my new promo. That's my new tagline. Matthew got it. Punching people makes me feel. Getting punched makes me feel good. I'm gonna go to cons and people are gonna be lining up like, "Here's $5. Can I punch you?" It's like,
Can they
yeah, bring
punch
it.
you?
Yeah, bring it on. Sure, why not? So, yeah, buy a comic
Oh,
book. Punch me and take a picture. So there
we'll
you
have
go.
somebody make a NeM helmet, which is your face on it, but it's all padded and everything, so you can wear it. They can punch you and it wouldn't hurt you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or just put prices like have like a full standee of me like up at the booth where I'm
What
at
it
in the
costs to
con.
hit you where? Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
yeah.
like, $25 for the gut, for the side of the arm, that's a buck, $2. What are you gonna do? Hit me in the side of the arm. The chin, you got to throw up a 5 spot, or something like that. Bring it on. Let's go. You know, take your best shot. God love it. I probably get right now. They're already investigating me here in California for
Yeah.
inciting violence or something. So I like that though. I need a shirt that says "I feel alive when I punch people" or something. I'm gonna need to make something like that. So Lori's got "I drink the tears of my readers." I've got a coffee cup that says "Punch me and make me feel alive" or something. So
Oh, I don't know. We'll figure out something.
yeah.
Now we did figure out the catchphrase for the Roku channel last
Oh, you did. What
night.
is it?
The house that pop culture built,
Nice, nice, very cool.
because that really is the truth.
Yep.
This thing all was built out of what people like you do, right? It wasn't built out of anything I do. I'm just the guy that went, "Hey, we need this.
Yeah. No, that's
We
cool.
need this network." But yeah,
Well, now
that's what it's going to be, guys. The Madness Entertainment Group, the house that pop culture built. There you go.
coming to you live on Roku. It's the Madness Entertainment Group, the house that pop culture built.
They do if you're on the wrong side of their ideology. They will definitely come
Oh,
after you if you're not one of them. One of them, one of them. You
yeah,
don't
one
want to
of
be.
us. One of
You
us.
don't want to be in the party of no. And if you understand what I'm saying, the party of no is the party that's always saying you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't take away this, you don't take away that. It doesn't
And
matter which side of the fence the party of no is operating from. You don't want to be in the party of no.
I will tell you right now, the school district. How much do I want to reveal? One of our local school districts is right in the middle of people fighting over stuff right now, and people are slashing each other's tires and following each other, all sorts of stuff over one of the issues that's big in the news right now. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just sitting
First,
over here doing my own stuff.
First, Matthew, I would have to change. I would have to legally change my name to Pops Van Zant before I could change it to Pops Culture.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
All right. So
So
now
yes.
we already shot away at 22 minutes of this
Uh,
thing. Neither one of us asked the other
hey,
one a
hey,
single
look
question.
how, look how excited people were though. They were involved in all that. So that's what we're here.
Well, I
People
mean, I
want.
did ask you what happened in the football game because I
Yes, you
didn't.
did.
I just heard that two of the Eagles are out for the season before the first snap or some freaking thing, and I was
Well,
like,
they got ejected from the game. I don't know if they're out for the season, but it was crazy. Like that game had everything in it. So,
"So who
except for
won?
allowing them to actually play, but that's a whole other thing.
So who
The
won?
Eagles, the
Really?
Eagles, the Cowboys pulled a Cowboys, which made me laugh. I
So the
and
Cowboys were beating them, and then just laid down and licked their nuts
yeah,
like
and then
old Romo.
they were driving to go ahead in the game, and their wide receiver, one of their best wide receivers, dropped a pass. So I was like, that's about right. So, but
Yeah,
you know
they
what?
pulled a Romo.
Ask me if I care if the Cowboys lost. So,
No, cracks me up. I love it. I love it. Um, but yes, yeah, let's go ahead and move away from the whole sports thing because it's all been watered down by woke and it's sick.
yeah,
As
no
much as
problem.
I loved sports, love to participate, love that my grandkids are in sports and participating, it's gonna suck. You know, I mean, what if one of my kids grows up, becomes a Vikings fan, and I have to go look at them gay male cheerleaders and shit? That'll just piss me off. So stop it,
I,
NFL, stop it. Look, you could take away all cheerleaders. That's not why we go to the game. That's a sideshow.
true.
Don't make it a ridiculous spectacle that nobody wants to see. That's all. You know, just the way.
I know what we're gonna go down a rabbit hole if I keep adding on. So I'm just gonna nod along. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Last night I
Yep.
watched Missouri Breaks.
Cool.
You didn't get to watch it.
Nope.
Sorry, because I freaking just spaced out sending you the link, and I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't think of it until after the movie was over. Gee, I forgot to send them the link. Um, Basically, yell at me.
All
I
right.
have look. There's no way I'm going to remember every single thing every single day with all the shit I got going on. There's always going to be one thing I forgot, and I'm hustling to try to get done at the last minute or whatever. Don't be afraid to go. Hey, yo, where's my fucking link, dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. They ruined it. Um, the male cheerleaders, you like those, Abo? That's what I'm talking about, bro. Talking about infecting the league with men swishing their asses and just totally ruining the view of the beautiful cheerleaders you're looking at, right? Um, Now, like I said, even the gay guys at the game didn't go there for that. And if in the future you gain a few tickets from people who came to see that, it will never offset the amount you lost when you implicated.
I agree with this right here, man. I agree with this. I like the Sizzlers buffet. So
Yeah, Sizzler. We had one of those down the road in Phoenix when I lived there. We had a
yeah.
Sizzler, and all the girls in the neighborhood from high school, all of them worked there at one point or another. You know what I mean? It's like every one of them had Sizzler stories and Bill Johnson stories and all the restaurants. And it's like they didn't go work at McDonald's. They
Man,
always
we
went to the nicer restaurants where they could get tips and shit. Right?
growing up though, man, we didn't have enough money to go to anything, so that Sizzler was eating out. That was
Yeah,
fancy for us. You go and get. I would get the Malibu chicken plate with the salad bar, man. That was good stuff because it was affordable, and as a teenager, you could fill up, and Yeah, I'm down with
Yeah,
that.
see, that was
I hear
styling.
you.
You went there for steak and shrimp, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, the endless shrimp. Ah,
And the funniest thing was right next door was a Red Lobster. So if you had that I want crab legs thing, you just went next door. You didn't
yeah.
even have to go any farther. It was like, okay, I got everything I want right here. I
Yep.
got steaks, I got crab legs, I got lobsters, I got everything in these two places. I'm good.
All right, damn. Now I'm hungry. It's time to wrap this up. I gotta go. So
Really?
yeah, no, no, I'm
No,
kidding.
no. File 13, you live in Phoenix? Dude, I lived in West Phoenix for 35 years, man. Homie, sup? Um, that's crazy that I don't even remember them having one downtown.
See, look it. Now we're starting a movement here. Everybody
See, I
misses
used to go to
Sizzler.
the one that used to be on 43rd and Indian School. That's the one I went to.
Ugh. We had a
It's not
Sizzler
everybody.
just up the road from us, and it closed. And they kept the they finally tore the building down, but it's been like closed for a while. And then like homeless people moved into it. There was like a fire in there, a couple murders. I mean, you would go past that building, you're looking at going, this is how haunted houses are made. That building now is like doomed. I don't know. There's probably a portal to hell in there now or something. So,
That's the building people always went by on the other side of the street.
yep,
Yep. I don't want nothing jumping out of there and grabbing me.
yeah. And
Okay?
the bad part is, we would see it all the time because right across from that is In and Out. So we would go to we still go to In and Out all the time. You know, when we have some money to go eat. And by the way, In and Out is incredibly affordable compared to most other stuff. And yeah, we go to In and Out, and right across the street is the House of Horrors that used to be Sizzler. So Golden Corral, yeah, that's good stuff too.
Whoa. That is the one on 43rd Indian School? Yeah, that was, dude, I lived right there. That was my hood. That was like the center of the hood
What?
I lived in, West Phoenix, right there.
What's
Um,
going on with this?
and they closed down the last original Taco Bell in Phoenix, too. The one with the actual bell hanging up above the door. Damn.
Oh, man, if you ever want to, that's another topic for what's your issue. How much do you hate? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I hate the modern design on all those fast food buildings.
Yeah.
It used to be
Yeah, they all suck.
you could tell what it was by looking at it. McDonald's had a certain look, Burger King had a certain look. Now they're all like boxes. They look boring and ugly. So,
Ambo likes Whataburger, I bet. I bet. Them Texas people love them flat burgers.
uh,
Yeah, okay. They closed the last one with the bell hanging, and the actual brick facade with the bell hanging above the door.
man, I want to know what this
Was
is.
that also on 43rd and Indian School? I'm saying they had one there. McDonald's sucks, man. McDonald's ain't even food anymore. That shit's
Yeah.
horrible.
What is this? Look at Matthew. Put this up. Look, I love myself some Mexican food, but I love Chinese food and Italian food, and I just love food. Period. Which is why I need to lose weight. But they're turning everything Mexican. That's crazy. Don't do that. We need all sorts of different kinds of food. I love food.
Man.
Unfortunately, food doesn't love me back, big time.
See,
So,
I'm one of them people, man. It's like there's some things that most people don't eat that are an acquired taste. You know what I'm talking about?
oh yeah,
Jack in the Box tacos comes to mind, right?
yeah,
Okay, look, I don't care, people. I will grab 5, 6 of them things and smash them.
hell yeah.
Okay,
You know what we're talking about.
yeah, I don't even care. I will smash them. It's an acquired taste. Okay, where I live, there are no Jack in the Boxes anywhere around. Anywhere. Okay, um, I used to have one on every fucking corner.
I'll tell you, one of the worst things. I don't know if they had these out in Arizona, but in the 80s and early 90s, there were two Mexican fast food restaurants, Taco Tio and Noggles. There was this place called Noggles. I think it was just Southern California. Man, their food was so good. And then Del Taco bought Noggles out completely, and Del Taco, man, it's all right, but let's be honest, it's not that good. I was like, ah, damn. So
See,
I don't know. Do
see,
you even have Del Taco out there? So
I used to like one thing on the Del Taco menu. One thing.
yeah.
That was that fucking green sauce burrito, man. It was
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, and see, when I lived in Arizona, they didn't have no White Castle.
I miss White Castle from when I lived in New Jersey and New York. So
Do they still got Chiba Hut?
Chi-Chi's.
Do they still got Chiba Hut in Tempe? Chiba Hut is a sub shop, and all the subs are named after different weed.
Oh my gosh, File 13 and Chi-Chi's. Do you? I'm assuming that you know what Chi-Chi's are in like Mexican slang, pops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember when I was at West Point, we had time off, and some buddies were like, "Hey, you want to go get Mexican food?" And I was Jones in Mexican food. That was one of the worst parts for me living in New York. Was I missed like real Mexican food from Southern
Yeah.
California, and so they're like, "Hey, we got this great restaurant. We'll take you to." I'm like, "Okay." I get in the car, and they're like, and so we're going. I'm like, "Where are we going? What are we going? Where are we going to eat?" And they're like, "We're going to Chi-Chi's." I was like, the hell kind of Mexican restaurant you taking me to, man? They're like, oh yeah, the Chi-Chi's is great. I was like, yeah, Chi-Chi's are great, but what, is this like a restaurant slash strip club? They had no idea. I was just cracking up laughing so
Mhm.
hard. Oh my god! And so years later, my wife is from New Jersey, so but she's become very Californianized, and she speaks Spanish as well. And they had a new teacher who was from the East Coast, and they were in the teacher's room, and he's talking about how much he misses the Mexican food back home, and he's like, so do you guys? And he goes to all these female teachers, most of them are female in elementary school, and he goes,
Oh shit.
do you guys love Chi-Chi's? And all of them look at him like, the hell? And my wife just burst out laughing because she knew what he was talking
Mhm.
about.
Yeah.
That kills me though. Yeah, I still remember that though because I'm in this car getting driven, and we're going out to eat. They're like, "Yeah, we're going to Chi-Chi's." So I was like, "What?" All right. Thought we were going for Mexican food, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
Why?
Did they serve food at the strip club?
Yeah.
That
Uh,
would have been my question. It's like, oh, they serve food there?
Cherry Hill. No, my file 13. My wife's from Montville. I don't know. It's right near Newburgh and not Newburgh, Booton, which is where they film like The Sopranos. It's like 45 minutes outside of New York City to the west. So um, you get on what is it, 80 from New York City. You go over the GWB or whatever, and you drive down the Garden State Parkway. So you go through. Patterson and Newark going west, and then once you get through Patterson, you get to Montville out there. So that's where my wife grew up. So, but she went to. I met her in school. She went to Mount St. Mary up in Newburgh, New York. So that's where we met. So
Cool.
I'm sure
Cool.
that's very interesting to all of you. So they're like, oh, that's great. Thank you for sharing that with us. So, all right, I got a pop question for you, pops.
All right.
So, Roku has been achieved, but I know you. Now you are moving on to the next goal. So, what is your next goal going on with the
Well,
Madness Entertainment Group?
first we have to actually make some money before I can do anything else. Okay. Um, the next actual step here now is to set up the, get an agreement with one of the ad companies and get the ads set up on the Roku channel.
Mm-hmm.
So that there's some revenue being generated. Um, Max was in a meeting with somebody yesterday. I haven't talked to him today. Don't know how that went, but we're doing the thing now. As far as the next part of the vision, okay, if I get to the point where I'm going to get, it would probably be the Madness Roadshow.
Cool.
And to do the Madness Roadshow, I would have to find somebody to replace me in a lot of these shows. Okay, I wouldn't be able to do the road show and stop the RV every hour to do another show and update and upload to Roku and all that work.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going to be until I have somebody else doing this with you.
All
Okay,
right.
somebody else doing Monday Madness with Ghost Pepper, somebody else hosting different shows. And it's not that I don't love doing this, it's just I always have to back off from something to do something new.
Right.
Okay, we had to back off from CromCon to pull off the network thing. Okay, it's been a couple of years since we did a CromCon, but we did that for 3 years. I mean,
Yep.
we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to expand the network to include more and more shows and what we're doing. File 13. If you guys got a show over there that you want to bring to the Roku channel, get with me. That goes for anybody that has an independent show out here on YouTube and you're not monetized yet and you want that extra exposure. Okay, if you look at the banner down below, we're live right now on Rumble and Pilled and X and Facebook and YouTube and all that. But we're also telling our Roku viewers who are going to see this in a couple hours that they can catch the show live over on YouTube. And when they get over to the YouTube, they find out that, oh, NeM's got a YouTube channel too. Go over there and subscribe to that, and et cetera, and help everybody grow, right? But at the same time, we want these YouTube viewers and Rumble viewers and everybody to go over and sign up for the Roku, because if you miss something live, it'll be over there. You'll be able to catch it. You know, uh, my thing is always been about expansion. The more places I can get people seen, the better I'm doing my job. That's Roku right now. I think is a completely fresh market. We're going to have fun. We're going to do stuff. Look, I get to talk to independent filmmakers now about bringing their films to the network. I get to talk to people about bringing their shows to the platform. Before it was like, hey, you want to join in on this maybe thing I'm trying to do? It's not a maybe thing I'm trying to do anymore. It's actually in existence. You want to come join us? Doors are open, guys. You know, um, well, see, look, the road show is like this, Emma. Okay, we go to a different con, let's say once a month or twice a month. We go to a con. We get an RV. We pick up somebody that we know, one of our madness people, and take them to a con they probably wouldn't have been able to get to otherwise. Like say we go and pick up Lori and take her to Phoenix Comic Con, right? You see what I'm saying? We'll pick somebody like NeM up and we'll take him to Las Vegas Comic Con. We'll take
Jeez.
them somewhere that they might not have an opportunity to go to, and then we'll broadcast the show and do all the things and set up a signing the next day at some comic store in town and go there and just check out historical sites on the road, stop and video cool shit. It would be the Madness Roadshow.
We would
You
have to
know,
get we have to get Willie Nelson. Was like on the road again. No,
we
sorry.
ain't gonna be around long enough for that. We're gonna need somebody like Tom McDonald to write us a theme song.
Oh, there we go. Tom
You
McDonald.
know,
Love me some Tom McDonald.
yeah,
Very
straight up
cool.
madness rap. I can hear it. You see what
Yep.
I'm saying? I can hear it. Um, Rants and gaming. See, we just got our first video game show. Just loaded it yesterday. Our very first one, Drop Zone Gaming. You
See,
got a gaming show? You want to bring it to the network?
I've been wondering if I should stream on my YouTube channel when I do gaming, but I don't know if anybody would want to watch the games I play because I love playing like BattleTech or Total War and stuff like that, which aren't like exciting like first-person shooter games. They're more like strategy
As long as you have a good narrative,
yeah,
as long as you're good at cracking the jokes and headshot, got that motherfucker. You're always giving a narrative. People
yeah.
love it.
Oh, cool.
You know,
Yeah,
it's the
I
ones that don't say anything and they're just playing. Those are
yeah.
the boring ones. No matter how good the game is, if there's no verbal banter, that's where the guys that get popular because they're funny, they're cracking jokes, and they're being informative about the game they're playing too. You know,
Cool.
they'll pause and show somebody, look, this is how I did this. If it's something that most people don't know or some kind of a cheat or whatever, it's like do the games fun, make it fun.
Cool.
Raul's playing Fortnite,
Okay.
okay, and Drop Zone Gaming, and we just started doing that on the network. And yes, everybody is welcome. You know,
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. I
okay, and
still
I'm
want
just
to do that.
talking
I still
to,
want to do that paranormal show too. So.
and I was just talking to our next week's guest, okay, what I was talking about to you earlier.
Hmm.
Okay, he just confirmed that he will be
Awesome.
available next week. So next Friday, people, we have a bonus show for you. If you do not know the name Chuck Shooty, Shute, go check him out on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Check out some of the amazing people he has interviewed. We're going to talk to him next week right here. We're going to interview him. And
That's
dude, he he told me, he goes, I asked him, I was like, would you like to be on one of our shows? And he's like, what, you want me to come out and interview somebody? No, 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 we want to interview you, bro.
very cool. That's
So
I saw that message from Matthew. That's cool, man. That's cool. He's making an open world game, so
yeah,
bring it to life.
superhero game. Yes.
Dante's Inferno, Afro Samurai, Evil Dead, Nightmare Before. Cool.
Dude, yeah, come on, man. You wanna
Ooh,
do a show on the network, you hit me up, bro.
that PS3 Godzilla game was a blast. That was so fun. Loved that game. So I know what you're talking about. Is that that's Godzilla King of Monsters game, right? So or
Yeah.
something like that.
File 13. I don't know if you follow me on X or on Facebook or whatever, but uh, Pops Van Zant, just like it says right there below my face here, on Facebook, and at Madness Comic on X. Hit me up, man. Let's talk. Let's bring your show to the network. And that's what this is all about. Expansion and growth. Look, the bigger splash we make, the more people are going to come watch. The more stuff there is. I'll use an example. Let's just say for Netflix, when you guys are looking for something to watch, not going somewhere to watch something specific, but you're looking for something to watch, and you go to a streaming service, Tubi, Netflix, Disney, whatever, and you got that remote in your hand, and you go and click, 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 trying to find something to watch, right? And there's lots of stuff there to choose from. And that's why you're stuck there going click, 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 click. I want our network to be like that. That there's so much stuff there that when people go there, they get stuck looking at all the different stuff there is to watch.
Amen.
Okay. And when we're like that, everybody's gonna be making money because people are gonna be stopping to look. What's this about? What's that about? Never seen this before, never seen that before. That's what we're doing, you know, um, straight up. Oh, $120 last he checked. Holy crap, that's getting expensive.
Hey, can I debut something for the general audience on the show?
You most assuredly can debut stuff.
So
Now,
I don't know.
ma'am, I need
Yeah.
you to make something for me though.
Yep.
I need something that says Madness Entertainment Group exclusive. Scooped them again. Just a thumbnail with some music, you know. Scooped them again. Anytime we're the first one showing something off, I want to make sure everybody knows we scooped them again.
All
Our
right. I'll
little ass,
make.
our little
I can.
ass got them all. We did it again. Here we go.
I can make a video for that. So,
Yeah.
if y'all don't know, my new comic, Space Monkeys, is in pre-launch right now. I'll throw the link in the chat in a minute. And we're looking for people to come follow us, and get notified on launch. But I am really excited. I asked Lou, what's her last name? Pons, who
Yes.
has
Yes.
who you see in the chat sometimes, who's a great artist, to do a variant cover for me. So Space Monkeys is a sci-fi parody, and she did a cover for me, and she said she got to read the script and saw the interior art. She said she wanted to do Space Monkeys in the style of the Star Wars novel covers. So this is what she came up with. I want to share it with all of you. You get to see it for the first time. Here it is. I hope you guys like it. Check this out. Look at that. So this is from Lou. This is going to be one of our variant covers on Space Monkeys, and I think this thing is freaking great. It's a sci-fi parody. We're parodying, in this first issue, we got Star Wars stuff. We've got Jay and Silent Bob stuff in there. We've got a bunch of Mel Brooks stuff in there that we're parodying. A lot of really cool stuff, and I think this cover is cool as hell. So, I don't know. What do you think, Pops?
I love loose word.
Yeah.
That's like since the first time I saw her work. Like I said, I was telling you backstage, I saw her doing a David Bowie.
Yeah.
It was a time lapse. I don't remember if it was a time lapse or if she was doing it live, but I was blown away. I was like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!" And I asked her, "Can you do Janis Joplin?" And the Janis Joplin she did was live on stream with us, and it was amazing. And
Yeah.
since then, she's been doing work for Chris, and I mean, yeah, I love it. I love that people come to the madness and just to hang out, and they end up making a little money. That's all I'm trying to do is have everybody make a little money. Make
Yeah.
a little money, right? It's like they tap tap tap. Just give it a little tap tap tap. Just make a little money. I'm just trying to help people make a little money. Don't you want that money?
This is there's so much in here. I don't want to spoil too much, but you'll notice that in the one corner there's the star from Kroll is in there, which is
Yeah,
part of the script. You got the two main characters. Um, you've got the Leonardan prophets, and if you know what I'm talking about with Leonardo, then you'll know who they're supposed to be are on this.
yeah.
You've got Data and Bebop Boop there. Yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff going on there. This got me so jazzed up. I saw this the other day. I was already hyped, doing all the work I need to do to make sure the Space Monkey is successful. And then I saw this, and it just got me more hyped. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. Please go sign up for the pre-launch now. The link's in the chat.
I just did.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
just did. There you go. Nem's chat's in my chat.
because
Jimmy.
and we got some more people that are going to be doing some variant covers for us, and the book is getting finished right now. But we're building up, our followers so that we can launch and be successful. But man, I love this cover. I mean, Lou knocked it out of the park. So congratulations to her. That is freaking amazing. So
Yeah, killer stuff. I love it,
I
and I
saw
love.
that. She sprung that me on that me last night. She's like, "You up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm up." She's like, "Here, let me show you this," and she threw that at me, and I saw that. Now I was just like, well, I was like bouncing, man. I was so excited. So yeah, very very
Now,
cool.
did you commission her for that, or she just do that and then you
I
went, "Oh my god, yeah, I
I
want that."
I commissioned it from her. I did. So
Okay, so you gave her some reference points and whatnot.
yeah, well, uh, I gave her the interior art that we had, so
Okay, okay.
and I gave her the script because I wanted her to, she's like, "What do you want
Yeah,
me to draw?" So I was like, "Well, I want you to draw what you want to draw." So I gave her the whole. So she has read the whole script,
nice.
and she
Yeah,
likes
that's
it.
what I was getting at because like
Yeah,
all the reference points are there from the story, and it's like either you gave her everything to look at, or you gave her some very specific
no,
reference points, right? Uh, but
she
yeah, that's
she
amazing.
she pitched her ideas to me, but yeah, I gave her the whole script because I was like, so I gave her the script. She read it. She really enjoyed it, and then she decided what she wanted to draw, and she knocked it right out of the park. So I'm really really happy. And actually, one of the things we're gonna do is once we go live with the show, anybody who backed us on the pre-launch. Once we go live with the campaign, you'll get the first 3 issues of the comic book free, digital. So we're gonna send them to you, so you guys can get hyped for that too. So looking forward to that, and we're gonna do some other stuff. We got a lot of plans, but we got a while. We're building up slow. We want to make sure this thing hits and takes off because people seem to really like the Space Monkeys, and I'm excited about it. I got my artist Mateo; he's really jazzed about it down in Argentina, and we've got some plans for that. I may have to enlist Almega because if things get successful enough and some people like it down in Argentina, I may have to go to a con in Argentina, and I'm going to need someone to help me in my horrible Spanish. So, uh, Al, if you want to go to Buenos Aires, let me know. So,
Oh, I
there it
could
is.
see the two of you trying to fumble around in Buenos Aires. I can see
Yeah.
it. I can see it. Right?
Yeah.
Um, Now, if you want to go to Rio, I'm going with you,
Okay.
but it
Okay.
has to be during Carnival. All right? Because look, if anybody in the world, if there's anywhere I'm ever going to go travel to a party,
Yep.
I'm going to Carnival. Period. There's nowhere else.
Carna.
Look, I seen uh, the nastiness that is Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go where people know how to party. You know what
I
I
hear
mean?
that.
It's like you don't puke in the streets. You know what I mean? It's like all that dumb shit going on in New Orleans, and people. It used to be cool, you know. Now it's just
Just to give everybody an idea, let me throw this up here real quick. I think most people have seen it, but if you want to get an idea what the interior art looks like, this is one page. So this is from my artist Mateo Masharowski down there in Buenos Aires. But this is my debut. I am the colorist and letterer on my comic as well, so I did the color. So there it is. So I hope you all like it. Come back us on the pre-launch, and yeah, Space Monkey is coming out. So I am very excited. I want to thank everybody who has helped me get to this point where I was like doing color, and people like Jeff Bracey and Lori and everybody, Lori Calcaterra, have seen it, and Pops the same thing, and Al Mega, you know, been there right with me and got me to a point where I was like, you know what, I could do digital color, I could do lettering and bring this to life, and so I am really excited about this project. So thank you to all of you too. So
dude, having a blast. Um, just got a confirmation for next
yeah,
week from Chuck. So we will have Chuck Shooty next week, right here as a guest on What's Your Issue. And it I didn't pitch him, come on, what's your issue and tell us what your issue is. I asked him to come on one of our shows. And then I was like, well, hell, why not this one? Okay, because I have a guest for Monday Madness. I don't have a guest for next Friday. So, what's your issue is going to be a little different next week. We're going to talk all kinds of rock and roll. We're going to be talking to somebody who has interviewed everybody. Okay, and hey, maybe we'll pitch Roku at it.
hey man, you know I love music, so you know, one of the big parts of NeM and the AM every time we do a show is music. You
Yeah,
know, so if we could talk music, I'm down for it. You know,
yeah, it's going to be
but
great, man.
by the way, I have to give a shout out real quick while we're here. You know, we're giving shout outs to everybody. Uh, Al Mega, their Comic Crusaders, throw your link up there. He has been doing some generated music that is absolute fire. He has gotten into this and has started doing music tracks and everything, and they're really, really good. So go check it out, man. I hope Al will throw that up there for everybody. So, but because I've been seeing what he's doing, and it's pretty damn cool. So, exciting times we're living in, man. We got to bring
Big
indie,
weapon, big
yeah,
weapon music. There you go.
we got to
Um,
bring indie into the forefront, man. So,
Now, Al, while we're talking about checking things out, I want you to go to the Roku channel and look in the music category and check out Atomic Annie. They do a show with us every other Sunday night. Uh, Dude has a mad synth set. The other dude plays guitar, and they just freaking jam, bro. You're gonna love it. You might want to get to know them a little bit. Okay, they freaking rock, bro. But yeah, and if you haven't seen the Lunatics Fringe stage show, that's also on the Roku channel, and that's amazing as well. So uh, while we're trading music, man, we got some too, bro. We're doing the thing. You know,
mm,
every category
cool.
that I wanted right now is represented on the Roku channel.
Speaking
Every
of music,
category in the beginning that I was looking for, right? We're going to need something in this category. I want this category. We actually have something in all of them. And that was some, I didn't know we'd have an independent film. I didn't know we'd have any music, but we do, and that's freaking awesome. Um,
by the way, if you guys want to get a good laugh, this morning on NIM on the AM, Pops was, you know, struggling to wake up and everything, and I subjected him to a Lady Gaga song. So, you know, see his stuff in the chat. I think Pops was like, oh, dear God. So I helped Pops out afterward. Don't worry. I got him going. I put some Ace of Spades from Motorhead in there afterwards. So,
yeah, he had to wash that fucking, they had to wash that Gaga, goo goo Gaga stuff out of my mind, man. It's like, it's hard, okay? And even worse in that particular video
look
that's
at this.
directed
Look at
by
Look at
Uh,
this comment.
yeah, that video, even though that particular video is directed by Tim Burton,
Hmm.
and you think, okay, maybe it's gonna be cool. Nah.
Pops wasn't impressed. Yeah, it was from the new Wednesday show. I liked it because they had all kinds of like evil dolls and stuff in it. But
Right, but the little naked dolls behind her was a little creepy too. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Okay, they can have clothes on.
but
Little, like 3-year-old appearing dolls, like
that,
3-year-olds, right? Like
that's the
little
point
kids
though. So
with no clothes on.
yeah. Well, it's like
Mm-hmm.
have you ever heard about the Island of the Dolls down in Mexico City? Yeah, it's like that place. That place creepy as
See, he knows.
yeah.
See,
Yep.
see, Al knows. You and your creepy doll obsessions, bro.
They creep the hell out of me. But I enjoy it. I don't know. It's like I'm one of those weirdos. It's like scares the heck out of me. So what do? I write about it and watch shows and stuff about creepy dolls. Annabelle, Talking Tina,
Yeah, see, but
Chucky.
Talking Tina was cool because that was the original freaky doll on TV. That one
Yeah.
and the little Zulu doll from Trio of Terror. You remember the movie with the Karen Black one with the little doll with the spear that chasing her around,
Oh
and
yeah.
then he had a
Oh,
steak knife. I can't remember. He's like, ah,
well, another one that's great. I don't know if you saw this one, but Tales from the Hood,
oh yeah,
where where all the little like voodoo doll things come alive and attack
yeah,
that guy.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So.
He carries one of his
Uh,
book bags so he can
yeah,
download.
it's sitting in my lap right now. We're just hanging out. So,
That cracks me up. I don't have dolls, but I got some action figures around here somewhere. There you
believe
go.
it or not, my wife, somebody we knew, passed, and they had this doll collection. And my wife, over on the other side of the room, every night I have to look at this. There are a bunch of those dolls with like the wax faces and everything. I'm like, one of these nights, man, she's not gonna, I'm gonna wake up and that thing is gonna be like poised over me with a knife or something. I know. I'm gonna go. One of these days, I'm not gonna show up for them at 8 a.m. in the morning. It's the doll. Call the police and report the doll. They got me. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. So,
Yeah, man, it's the dolls are crazy. You got be careful when you're buying kids dolls too.
yeah.
Okay, if them eyes are too lifelike, don't even pick it up off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Don't even touch it. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't developed the show fully yet. I do want to bring it to somewhere, but I want to do that paranormal show. And one of them, we need to talk about the whole evil doll thing. Because there's more than just like the real Annabelle doll. There's some other ones. Like there's one based out of Florida that is pretty damn, it's got some creepy stories around it and stuff. So
Well,
a
see,
lot of cool
it's the
stuff.
whole thing. You get to do that however you want. Okay.
Yeah.
You can have a different topic each week. You can have possessed dolls one week, and whatever, right? You can just do whatever you want, poltergeist, or you know, and pick a topic that is like. I would try to find stuff that's fairly current
Yeah.
and topic around that, and then talk about other things also in that genre, like the doll thing, right? The Annabelle doll. That news is fairly current that that dude died, right?
Hmm.
And then you can build your doll show around the current issue. And you could do that with every episode. You can take something that's fairly current and make that the topic, and then you can talk about other things related to it as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
People love
just
to
have
talk
fun.
about paranormal stuff, and everybody's got stories. So,
Oh yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. But
Have you ever had a ghost call you
a ghost call me?
on
No,
the phone?
no,
Dude,
no.
one time the phone rang, right? Me and my old lady, the only ones in the house. She's in the shower.
Hmm.
This is back before cell phone days. So no, she didn't call me from the shower joking. Okay. This is back in the day, right?
Right.
Uh, the phone rings. I'm in the backyard. She's in the shower. I can hear the phone. Okay. It stops ringing. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't get to it in time. I walk
Right.
into the living room. The phone is off the hook.
Mm.
Like, somebody answered it. Okay. So I pick up the phone and I'm hello. I'm like, hello. And they're like, yeah, you weren't there. Click.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the? fuck? And I'm like, I go into the bathroom. I'm like, did you go out there and answer the phone? There's no wet tracks or anything, right? I know she didn't.
Hmm.
She's like, I didn't even know the phone rang. She's in there doing her thing in the shower, right?
Yeah,
I'm freaking out. There ain't nobody else in the house. Somebody answered that phone. And then when I picked it up, a voice talked to me.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking weird.
You know,
But
I've
that was
got,
that same house, man, where shit flew off the walls, and I mean, that one house.
yeah,
Oh, there's so I have so many stories from that house. It's ridiculous with witnesses, everything.
yeah.
You know,
I've got a lot of great stories from all sorts of different things, but especially from West Point, man. That place, like,
oh, I can imagine.
I will say right now, like the plane, it's this large open area. Used to be a gallows, and then they filled it in, and we do like drill and marching and stuff on there. And like
Oh,
when you're coming back at night, you walk over there. I will tell you, there are a lot of times when I would be walking across the plain at night, coming back from the library or something like that, and you're walking on this thing called Diagonal Walk, and you're out there, and it's big, and like it's really quiet and really dark at night sometimes, and then the mist will start rising up out of this thing. I was like, and you will start hearing shit. You're like, yeah, yeah, I'm not taking any chances. I'm just getting the hell out of here. So, and that's just like one thing. There's all sorts of places,
no,
lots of stories. I'll save it for the show, but good
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I mean. It's like I have so many stories from that one house. I lived there for 12 years, and there was never a time when there wasn't activity.
Yeah.
And I told the people that were moving in, I was like, "Yo, be nice to him,"
Well, it's like
you
our
know.
our our old house. I want to know what this was about. Our old house that we used to live in before we moved a while ago. Uh, there were all sorts of weird things that would happen in that house all the time. But the strangest thing is, like, we live in California, so there's not a lot of storms and stuff like that. But that house, we lived in that house for 11, 12 years, and it got struck by lightning 5 times. And we weren't on top of a hill. We weren't, you know, the highest house there. We didn't have a big antenna on our house. We didn't have anything. But that house, with all the weird stuff that went on there, like when you would pull up in your car, like the radio worked fine on the street, and then as soon as you got in the house, like the radio signals never worked inside the house. It was just weird. It was like a Twilight Zone, like a portal to another world. And like I said, the house got hit by lightning 5 times. And Southern California, we don't have big lightning storms and stuff like that, especially when we weren't on the high point or anything. It was a weird place, man. That house was strange, and whoever lived there was strange too. Like they buried, like I would be out there gardening in the backyard. Their mail was all buried in the backyard with like corpses of rats and stuff. I'm like, what is going on here, man? So creepy stuff.
Always good stuff.
Yeah.
Always. Uh, but yeah, guys, it's always fun hanging out with you now. It always
Yeah.
has been since the first time I met you. I was watching you guys do your horror show and everything, right? I've always
Yep.
enjoyed what you do, uh, and look forward to a long and pleasant relationship with you and the madness and any
Absolutely.
anything else that you guys are up into. Al, way
Hey,
back in the beginning, it was like, man, come on, let's work together, and we always have, and let's just keep doing that, brother.
I got to give a shout out. I still do reviews and stuff for Al over at Comic Crusaders, and I got Cinema Crusaders over there. So, go check out all that. So, because we're all lifting each other up. So, go check out
Yeah,
all that stuff. So,
his network is just as vast as ours as far as different types of shows and stuff. Go over there, check it out, uh, and subscribe to what he's doing too. He's all over the place too,
yeah.
Facebook and everywhere. So you know,
And
follow
go
all these people around, man. Click on all their stuff, help them grow.
and go check out nemspace.online because this is the time. It's my time. No. I want to make sure we grow all this and get all this stuff going, and I want to bring Space Monkeys and everything to life, and so you keep doing all this stuff, and all of us can grow together, man. I'm ready to go. So let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. Now, are we about ready to cut this down? Because I want to play some trailers.
Absolutely. I got to get ready. I'm taping an interview that's going to air on Monday with one of the people who's in the chat, but I'm going to wait and tease that later. So.
Most excellent. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will get this up on Roku within the hour, and you'll be able to watch it there too. So, hey, have yourself a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to leave here with a couple of different little trailers. One is from the movie, the first independent film on the Madness Roku Network, Missouri Breaks. We had Jared Christman, director, actor, editor. I mean, dude did so much on this movie with such a small budget, guys. You won't believe when you hear the stories. And we're gonna have dude out again. But he was on last night with us while we watched it. We took, did a short interview with him after the show and asked him a few questions. But we're gonna have him out. We're gonna talk to him a lot more because I had no idea how much he actually did in this film. So check out this trailer. The guy I'm talking about is the guy with the beard, Missouri Bill. His real name, obviously, Jared Christman. He's the director, actor, and everything. And it's just an awesome film. Check out this trailer and have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back tonight with ADHD.
I will see you later tonight, Pops. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye,
everybody.
Peace.
I'm curious, Bill. How'd a Missouri lawman end up all the way out here?
Back in '62, I rode with Grant, and we went through Memphis on our way to Vicksburg. I remember thinking, Memphis is a nice town if it wasn't on fire. I wouldn't mind going back there. After the war, I moved home to Missouri, and some damn fool talked me into being a lawman. I didn't see that coming, but I was good at it. Wearing a badge and cracking heads. I don't know, I just had an itch, man. Just felt like there was something I was missing. Something else I wanted to do. So I came out here.
How'd you get to running with Shooter then?
I met Shooter in Chattanooga. In lieu of a court martial, he was on disciplinary leave. Most people didn't like Shooter, but we always got along pretty good. Sooner or later, every man's got to make a choice. On the back end of that choice is where a man finds out what he's made of.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit that back out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Very nice. 6 out of 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Oh, fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm at Steel City Comic Con. You're watching me at Madness Comic Network. What a crowd.
Love it.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment